Good day, dear students. Welcome to our English lesson. Today, our topic is an online forum. The contents of today's lesson are reading and reading activities on favorite holidays. At the same time, another important topic of ours today is grammar, past simple of to be and zera in affirmative and negative sentences. Let's start with our warm-up activity, Would You Rather? You need to decide which variants in questions suit you the best. Stop the video and do the activity. Welcome back. I hope that you did the task. For example, personally for me, answers would be the following. I would prefer to go to the mountains. I would prefer visit a big city. I would prefer go abroad. I would prefer go somewhere cold. I would prefer a secret hidden place. I would prefer stay in a hotel. And lastly, I would prefer to travel by train. Well done. Now it is time for reading on a favorite holidays. Please read the text. Once you've finished, select a place you would like to visit. Is it Barcelona in Spain or Alta de Chao in Brazil? Also, write a reason why would you like to visit this place. Now, stop the video and do the activity. Welcome back. I hope that you enjoyed the text. Personally, I would like to visit Alta de Chao in Brazil and visit the forest there to see cute monkeys. I hope that you also selected your holiday destination. Now let's do one more reading activity on favorite holidays. Read the text again and write BA for Barcelona, A for Alta de Chao, or B both if you find attractions there. Stop the video and do the activity. Welcome back. It is time to check your answers. You can find beach in both of the places, both in Barcelona and Alta de Chao. You can find forest in Alta de Chao. Island in Alta de Chao. Monkeys also in Alta de Chao. Museums in Barcelona. Parks also in Barcelona. River in Alta de Chao. Stadium in Barcelona. And street markets also in Barcelona. Well done. Now let's do last reading activity and at the same time to check your memory. Write T for true or F for false according to the text. Stop the video and do the activity. Welcome back. It is time to check your answers. The online forum is about favorite holidays. It is true. Angelita is planning a holiday with friends. It is false. Jenny 2024 doesn't like soccer. It is false. There were beaches in Barcelona in 1986. It is false. Some of Brett O10's family lives in Alta de Chao. It is false. And lastly, there were monkeys in the town. It is true. Well done. Now it is time for grammar. Past simple of to be in affirmative sentences. We use the past form of to be, which is was, were, to talk about where someone was or how something was in the past. When we say past, we mean yesterday, last week, last year. Let's look at the structure. Structure looks like that. Singular subject plus was plus rest of the sentence. Structure 2 is plural subject plus were plus rest of the sentence. Let's look at examples. I was at home yesterday. She was happy last weekend. We were at the beach. They were in the park. Now let's see how we form the past simple of to be in negative sentences. We use the negative form of was, were to talk about where someone was not or how something was not in the past. The structure looks like that. Singular subject plus was plus not plus rest of the sentence. Short form is wasn't. Structure 2 is plural subject plus were plus not plus the rest of the sentence. Short form is weren't. Examples are: I wasn't at school yesterday. He wasn't ill. We weren't at the cinema. They weren't late. Lastly, we will discuss past simple of there is, there are in affirmative and negative sentences. We use the past form of there is, there are, which is they was, they were, to talk about things, places that existed in the past. The structure is they was plus singular noun plus rest of the sentence. Structure 2 is they were plus plural noun plus rest of the sentence. Next structure is they was plus not plus singular noun plus rest of the sentence. The short form is they wasn't. Lastly, they were plus not plus plural noun plus rest of the sentence. Short form is they weren't. Let's look at examples. First, for affirmative sentences. There was a match yesterday. There was a park near my house. There were many people at the stadium. There were beaches in the town. Now let's look at examples for negative sentences. There wasn't a cinema in my town before. There weren't any shops here in the past. There weren't beaches in Barcelona in 1982. There weren't many people at the stadium. Now let's check how well you understood new grammar topics. Use a correct past simple form of to be and there is, there are. But before you start, let's check an example. I wasn't at home last weekend. I was at my uncle's house. Check what is in bracket. If you see the minus, you need to make a negative sentence. If you see plus, you need to make an affirmative sentence. Now stop the video and do the activity. Welcome back. It is time to check your answers. Cameron was ill last Monday. He wasn't at school. There was a beautiful island across from the town. The students weren't in the classroom for the art lesson. They were at lunch. There was a match. We were in Azerbaijan last spring. We weren't in Sumgait. Julia 2010 wasn't in Belém in December. She was in Alta de Shower. The weather was warm in Barcelona last spring. It wasn't cold. There weren't beaches in Barcelona before 1992. Well done. Dear students, I'm very proud of you. As we reach the end of the lesson, it is time to think what we did today. At the beginning of the lesson, you learned what holiday suits you the best. After that, we had a reading about people and their favorite holidays in Spain and Brazil. At the end, we had a grammar topic on past simple of to be and there is, there are in affirmative and negative sentences. You practiced it well. Thank you and see you next time.